Yeah, I got to turn this ad blocker back on. We got all these products going on, but it's all good. But anyway, so Donald Trump, as you know, Steve Bannon and many other people on the right wing have been talking about Donald Trump running for a third term as if that's legal, as if that's what anybody really wants, as if Donald Trump isn't about 80 years old. Like they really treat this man like he's never going to pass away. And narcissistic, sadistic sociopaths like Donald Trump always seem to live forever. These people live to be like 95, 100 plus years old. I guess is some type of penance for the horrible ways they treat people throughout their lives. They have to suffer as they lose grip of everything and watch everything that they've ever touched crumble to pieces, or some type of cosmic karma. I don't have all the answers. I'll never have all the answers, but what I do know is that these motherfuckers are crazy. And so we about to check out Donald Trump when he's confronted on Air Force One about running for a third term. But as you know, he still cannot admit that he lost the 2020 election. So apparently it will be the fourth term. So let's check it out.
I'm not looking at that, but I'll tell you, I have had more people ask me to have a third term, which is way at the fourth term, because the other election, 2020 election, was totally rigged.
Okay, first of all, we look at his makeup, right? Look at that, like this dude. This dude's face is literally orange. I mean, obviously this is not news, but look at his ear. Like, look at his ear, and like between his hair and the front of his face, like it is legit, like straight. I mean, like you see how white it is right here, and then just orange. Like this dude literally spray paints his face. He he is the epitome of a clown. This dude literally wears clown paint on his face. And tens of millions of Americans worship him as a king. And then this guy in the background, he's just laughing like, ha, 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 ha. Oh, this guy's such a nut.
So it's actually sort of I just don't want the credit for the second, because Mike was so bad, he did such a bad
You look at him back there, he's like, oh, 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 oh.
job. And I think that's one of the reasons that I'm popular. I think I'm popular because we've done a great job. I think we've had the best almost 100 days of any president. And most people are saying that.
We're gonna read over it because you can barely hear him on this. But so they confront him. He said, "You said you were not joking about possibly wanting a third term. Does that mean you're not planning to leave office on January 20th?" He said, "I'm not looking at that, but I'll tell you, I have had more people ask me to have a third term, which in a way is a fourth term because the other election, the 2020 election, was totally rigged. So it's actually sort of a fourth term. I just I just don't want the credit for the second because Biden was so bad. He did such a bad job, and I think that's one of the reasons that I'm popular. If you want to know the truth, no, you're not popular." And he goes on to say, "I think I'm popular because we've done a great job. I think we've had the best 100 days of almost any president, but people are saying that, and it's an honor, bringing back our country. We're respected as a country again. We're strongly respected, and people are amazed. I was with some very important people today, and they said they've never been a turnaround of a country. They've never seen a turnaround of a country as fast as this. Even look at our border. We have nobody coming in, and you can't come into our country. You have to come in legally. We have nobody coming into our country. It's almost shut down." Yep. Absolutely nobody's coming in. I mean, this is just all a bunch of BS, but honestly, why rant about that? And then the person says, the interviewer goes on to say, the Constitution limits a president to two terms. And then Trump says, "I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just telling you, I have had more people saying, please run again. We have a long way to go before we even think about that. I've had a lot of people, but I've had a lot of people. Do you think it's an appropriate precedent to set, even if it's not you in that position? I don't even want to." Whew. I need some water. Goddamn. I forgot to bring it down here with me. I'm gonna have to go run and get that. Because after this, I'm gonna be on indisputable. My man said, "I don't even want to talk about a third term right now. Because no matter how you look at it, you've got a long way to go."
We have a long time. We have almost 4 years to go, and that's a long time. But despite that, so many people are saying you've got to run again. They love the job we're doing. Most importantly, they love the job we're doing.
So there you have it. Orange man, literal makeup face. Macho man Randy, the ultimate alpha male who cakes makeup onto his face. You know how that goes. Says he don't really want to talk about a third term yet. Oh, this thing still has not caught up. Like Jesus. Hold up, what we got going on? Okay, there we go. It was all messed up on the slide, but we gonna keep this in the video. But yeah, so my man's talking about running for a third term. I don't even want to talk about it right now. We've got such a long time to go. But the people are loving the job we're doing. We're doing a good job. We've had the best first 100 days in any president in American history. But another day in America, and literally, like he said, almost 4 full years to go of this.
Hey now, thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps to support what we do here.